Everyone, welcome to Virtual Laboratories. Today we will discuss the Digital Electronics Lab designed by IIT Roorkee, and in this we will discuss the working and simulation of D flip-flop. So before starting the simulation part of this D flip-flop, we will learn something regarding the working or the characteristic table of D flip-flop. In last tutorial we have discussed the SR flip-flop simulation and its working. The two states, the no change and the forbidden state of SR flip-flop, for the condition of S equal to 0, R equal to 0 and S equal to 1 and R equal to 1, is completely replaced, or we can say we have not considered these two states, no change and forbidden state, for a particular combination of S and R, and for this we will apply an inverter at the input of this combination. So this is your SR flip-flop, the simple 2 NOR gate, 2 NAND gate. Okay, then we applied one inverter between these two inputs, that's S and this R. So there is a single input, that is D, that is directly connected to the input of this logic gate, and the same input, that D input, is connected to the input of this NAND gate with the help of this inverter. Okay, so in simple way, when we connect the inputs of S and R in such a manner that if we apply 0, then 0 will go to the S input and 1 will go to the R input, means the complement input. The inputs in the complement form we will apply at the inputs of S and R. Then it is, or it will be your D flip-flop. Okay, so this one is the circuit diagram of D flip-flop, and when we applied our input in such a way that one input is, if one input is 1 and second input is 0, then the condition of 0 0 and 1 1 is automatically rejected. Okay, so the remaining conditions are, or combinations are, 0 1 or 1 0. So if I applied 0 here, this value will be 0 and the value at this particular point will be 1. And for D equal to 1, the value at this point will be 1 and the value will be 0 at this point. Okay, so condition is S equal to 1, R equal to 0, S equal to 0, R equal to 1. Okay, so this is the characteristic table of D flip-flop. So basically there are three inputs. Okay, D, reset and clock, and in this we will get the output at this combination. So D equal to, when D equal to 1, the value of reset is 0 and clock is high. Okay, then we will get the output 1. At all possible combinations, remaining combinations, the value of output is 0. In a very simple way, as we have discussed in theory portion, the D flip-flop is also called delay flip-flop, and the meaning of delay is that whatever the value of, or whatever we applied at the input, we will get the same value at the output with some delay, and the delay will be provided by this circuitry. Okay, so if I have applied 0 here, we will get the value of Q as 0 whenever our clock is high, means we have applied our clock pulse, and the value of, when the value of input is 1, means D equal to 1, we will get Q equal to 1 for high value of clock. Okay, so you can verify these two values or these two combinations with the help of this characteristic table. So this is all about the basic theory or the basic fundamental knowledge of D flip-flop. Now move on to the simulation part of this particular flip-flop with the help of virtual lab. So for this, Google virtual lab and click on the digital electronics lab designed by IIT Roorkee. Practical number 6, the simulation of JK flop, JK, RS, T and D. So in today's tutorial, we are performing the simulation part of D flip-flop. So just click on D flip-flop. On the left hand side, there is a list of instructions which we have to follow for the simulation of D flip-flop. So first point is we have to connect the power supply to the IC. Then press the switch for input D and clock pulse. The on state will look like this and the off state of switch is this one. Okay, now click add to obtain the truth table and then at last click the print. Okay, so this will be your truth table. We will apply some values for this D and clock. After applying the power supply, we will add these values to our truth table and the respective clock diagrams for the values of D, Q and Q bar will be represented here. Okay, so first task is to connect power supply. So this is now open. So this one is for on state. So now your power supply is in on state. Then you have to apply the value of D by this. Currently it is in off state. This one is its on state. This is clock on and off. So this is off, this one is on. Okay, so you have supplied a power supply to the VCC pin of your IC, that is 7400. So basically we are designing our D flip-flop with the help of NAND IC. Okay, now so first condition, as I told you earlier, that we will get same output with some delay. Always remember this point, that D flip-flop is a delay flip-flop that will provide us same output with some delay. So here D equal to 1. Your clock is on, so you will get output 1. So your output will be equal to 1. You can add this to your truth table. So for clock equal to 1, D equal to 1, your output will be 1. For D equal to 0, so you have to change your clock, then add. Okay, now clock is high. For D equal to 0, your Q will be 0. Okay, second condition, serial number 2, second condition is no change. If you change the value of clock and your input D equal to 1, then there is no change at the output because your clock value is 0. Okay, so these are two conditions, D equal to 0 and D equal to 1. For high value of clock, you will get your outputs, and this one is the clock diagram or the waveform diagram of your D flip-flop. So in this tutorial we have learned about the simulation part of D flip-flop with the help of NAND gate, and the problem that we faced with the SR flip-flop, the no change and forbidden state, is completely removed here with the help of one inverter. Okay, so at last, if you are interested to print this circuit and the waveform diagram, you just click on print, and you can save or take a print of this sheet, that is your D flip-flop. Okay, so in next tutorial we will learn about JK flip-flop and T flip-flop. Thank you.